guys? We are going to do a quick walkthrough of some window installs. We talked a little bit last week about inserts versus replacement windows. Here's a quick brief overview of why you shouldn't use insert windows in your house. They'll sell you and tell you it's a lot cheaper, but it's also a lot of energy savings that you aren't getting. So quick main reasons here. You're going to have this huge gap in an older house, and what's going to be in there before would be these weights. So these used to be double hung windows, and there would be a weight that sat in here, and this would go down and your window would go up. So that's what controlled your window before. And now they're just friction sliders. So when they cut this old window out, all they did was just inserted this panel into the window opening. So you have this gap here, zero insulation. So you're basically, what your window is doing is just making sure the area is watertight, is really all it's doing. So we're going to go up and take a look at these here. So these are Andersen windows. They're aluminum clad exterior, wood interiors. Let's see who's home here. Hey, we're here to look at the windows. What? Where'd you get that shirt? I don't know what's going on here.
Wait, where did you get that shirt?
Wait, are you a Carlson?
I'm a Carlson.
He's a Carlson? I don't know what these guys are doing, where they got these t-shirts. Alright, so here's these Andersen replacement windows that we're talking about. I showed you a little earlier about why replacement windows versus inserts. And it's really all about this gap right here. So with an insert window, you're still going to have this air gap between the wall and the window. And a lot of times in old windows, you'll have an air gap because that's where the weights carry that window up and down. This one is a newer home, so it doesn't have that. But still, if you're just replacing this part of your window, you're not addressing any frame issues or any rotten issues or any water issues that you may be having coming from the outside in, including air leaks. So this is why we do it this way. We'll take the full window out, take the trim off the outside, put that back on. We're going to foam all these windows in and then put new trim on the outside, tape them in, and that way you have a completely airtight and watertight window install. Alright, so we're on the outside of these Andersen replacement windows here. And I'm going to walk you through kind of why we install them like this on the inside and on the outside. And so on the outside, we've completely cut out the old window. And so trim, jamb, flange, everything, window's gone, new window in. And then we cut back the siding here because there's a nail flange behind here. That's what fastens the window to the wall. And then we tape all of that. Start at the bottom, you work your way to the top. Your last piece is always your top piece of flashing so that it sheds the water away and out. And then what will happen after this is I'll come over here. Then we'll put an exterior trim on it like this in that gap that we cut back to install that nail flange. Not only is this a really good look, it also seals even better because we have a caulk edge here, then we have a caulk edge here, and then behind that we still have that tape. Behind that we have that flange. So this window is going to perform way better because it's sealed all the way around the outside and all the way around the inside. So it's completely watertight, completely wind tight, and this is the best way to install windows.